This is the bones of the tree for the rose bush tree for this year. As you can see, the branch I've attached in several different places. So there's several different branches on this. On the close up now, you'll see I'm going to prune a lot of this back because this is from another creation I did. So I'll be cutting a lot of those branches back to make it a little bit more flush to the wall. Also, when you're coming up, you can see where I've fastened it together and screwed each branch together, and then used wire and a screw into the wall to attach it so it didn't move. And I've done that in several different places, probably about 4 or 5 different places, and that's been up now for about 4 years, so it's not moved. And each season I change it for different seasons, whether it be Christmas, Easter, summer, spring. So there's loads of ideas that you can use with this, and just using nature. It's so easily done. Here you can see I'm just popping some roses, see where I'm going to place them. These were given to me, so this tree's cost me next to nothing to do. So I just position them lightly, and I've already cut back all the branches. And now I've got the ivy. The ivy I bought from Home Store and More at the retail park in Sligo. It was last year, so I've had 2 years out of it. Yeah, well, this will be the second year out of it. And as you can see, I'm wrapping it round and fastening it with a staple gun. Where the wires are, I can use the ivy to hide where the wires are, you see. This is just a brilliant technique. You don't have to use the staple gun. You can use a little bit of wire to fasten them into place. It's just that I'm going to leave this on for another season. So when I change this out, I'm leaving the ivy on this time. So you can cut the ivy and then re-go over. So I've gone back down to the bottom again, and placing the ivy up and twist it around the branches where you can't fasten it or hook it onto a branch. Just twist it and then use staple gun or a bit of wire, whatever your preference is. You don't have to go out and buy a staple gun for this. You can use, like I said, wire, anything like that, or just wrap it round if you've not got any wire, and just keep working your way up as if it's the way the ivy grows itself, going up the tree to get it to give it a more natural look. And so simply done. And like I said, you can hide a multitude of things where the wires are, as you can see there. I'm hiding more of the wires. Then obviously it's going up, get a chair or ladders. For this part I'm using a chair, but then I have to go and get the ladders to go further up, and just keep wrapping it round. It's so simple. Anybody can do it. If you're not very artistic, you can do this. And you see how I fastened it to the ceiling as if the ivy spread. I used the staple gun for that. You could use some sort of sticky back tape if you didn't want to damage your ceilings. So easily done, and it's giving it more of a natural feel. And then all I'm doing with the roses is just feeding it in. Now you might have to fasten some of them in with wires, but basically I've just fed it in, and it's holding pretty well. That's all you have to do. Less is more. So by the time I finish this, it's just looking the business, and just placing. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Just place them where you feel they need to be. Just keep getting down off the ladder, stand back and look and see where you could put the next one. That's what I find the best. And nature, they grow in every direction sort of thing, but I've sort of like done it swoop into one side. As you can see, the roses are more or less facing the same way, as if they're following the sun. When they're blooming, they tend to follow the light, don't they? So yeah, so that's the finish touch of it. I hope you like it. You can use any sort of flower. And you see how simple it looks, and it looks so colourful. I mean, these roses were given to me by one of my clients, So they're very old roses. She must have had them for 20 years, just the artificial ones. And I just cut the little rose bush, like a bouquet of roses. I just cut them up and made them individual, and voila, look at the results. You can do it too.